All right, guys, today we're going to talk about one of my favorite subjects, financial independence. Now, financial independence is a term that's often used in personal finance circles, but what exactly does it mean? In today's video, what I want to do is explore what financial independence actually is and how to achieve it, and why it really is so important. It's something I've been enjoying for many years now. But beyond that, what I also want to do is outline an alternative to traditional financial independence that enables you to live that way right now rather than several years down the road. So make sure you stick around. All right, so let's start with the basic definition of financial independence. Simply put, financial independence is the ability to live off of your assets and investments without having to rely on a traditional job for income. It's a state of financial freedom that allows you to pursue your passions, spend time with your loved ones, and live life on your own terms. But how do you achieve financial independence is the question, right? The answer is simple. You need to save aggressively. You need to invest wisely, and you need to live below your means. Now, by doing these three things, you can accumulate wealth over time and eventually reach a point where you no longer need to rely on a traditional job for income. Let's go ahead and break down each step in more detail. Now, first, saving aggressively is essential. That's, of course, if you want to achieve financial independence. Now, this means cutting back on unnecessary expenses and putting as much money as possible into savings and investments. You need to aim to save at least 20% of your income, if not more, and invest that money in assets that will grow over time. Secondly, is you need to invest very wisely. It's crucial for achieving financial independence. You need to invest your money in assets that have the potential to grow in value over time, such as stocks, bonds, or real estate. And you should also diversify your investments to minimize risk while also maximizing your returns. Finally, living below your means is perhaps the most important step in achieving financial independence. And this means that you've got to be mindful of your spending and avoid lifestyle inflation. Just because you're making more money doesn't mean that you need to spend more money. This is a concept that often escapes us. Living below your means, you're able to save more, you can then invest more, which of course will be key to helping you reach financial independence faster. But why is financial independence so important? There are many reasons, but perhaps the most compelling is that it gives you the freedom to live life on your own terms. You get to do what you want, when you want, wherever you want, for however long you want. And when you're financially independent, you can pursue your passions. You get to spend time with your loved ones. You can travel the world. You can also retire early if you want to, which is a dream for many people. Another reason financial independence is really important is that it provides a safety net. If you lose your job or you experience some sort of financial setback, you're going to have the resources to weather the storm. You don't have to rely on credit cards or loans to make ends meet, which can be a huge relief. So how do you know when you've achieved financial independence? The answer is different for everybody, but a good rule of thumb is to aim for a net worth of at least 25 times your annual expenses. That means that if your annual expenses are $50,000, you should aim for a net worth of at least $1.25 million. Of course, achieving financial independence isn't easy. It does require discipline. It does require patience, and most importantly, it requires hard work. You'll need to be willing to make sacrifices along the way. You've got to live below your means for a while, but the rewards are so worth it. Financial independence can provide you the freedom and the security that you need to live a happy and fulfilling life. So what are some practical steps that you can start taking right away to achieve financial independence? Here are a few tips. Number one, create a budget and stick to it. That probably doesn't come as a surprise that I'm saying that. I talk about it regularly. This is going to help you live below your means, and it'll help you save more money. A great resource to help you is our Cash Flow Cruncher tool. It's a spreadsheet that we give away completely for free to our YouTube audience here. You can get yours by visiting www.cashflowcruncher.com. Number two is maximize your income. And this could mean asking for a raise. You can start a side hustle. You can take on freelance work. We've made many, many videos on side hustles and other alternative income streams. I'll be sure to include some of the most popular in the description for you below so you can check those out. Number three is to invest in assets that have the potential to not only grow over time, like stocks and bonds, but also that bring in income. Buy and hold real estate doesn't look attractive right now, not as attractive as it has for the past many years, but there are opportunities for really high returns if you look in the right places. Short-term rentals have been a really great place and also the preferred method that we created, and we've featured that here on the channel. So I'm going to include both of those links in the description for you below as well. The fourth tip is to automate your savings and your investing. And this is going to make it easier to save and then invest consistently over time. The more habitual that you make these practices, the more consistent you are. Consistency is absolutely key. Number 5 is you've got to be patient. Financial independence takes time. There will be setbacks along the way, but if you stay the course and you remain committed to your goals, you can achieve financial independence also. And now for the part I promised at the very start of the video, which is the alternative to traditional financial independence. And that it gives you all the same perks, and it does not require you to wait years and years or even decades. And that alternative is the marriage of lifestyle assets and lifestyle design. Now, when I say lifestyle assets, I want to be clear. These refer to assets that complement your particular lifestyle while also bringing cash flow along with them. One of the best examples of a lifestyle asset is a short-term rental property. I'm actually sitting in a short-term rental property that I own right now, and this generates considerable cash flow for me, upwards of about $30,000 a year above all of my expenses, while also being a place that I can invite my family and friends to come out and enjoy. I get to use it as much as 8 months of the year. When I went about creating this short-term rental, I did it with myself and my loved ones in mind. I asked myself, what kind of a property would I like to vacation at? And I designed this place accordingly. From the incredible view to the hot tub to the game room and all the wonderful amenities at this property, I not only created the perfect getaway for myself and for my family and friends, but I also created one that paying guests love as well. I'll put a link in the description so you guys can check it out. It's under campwoodbv.com. Now, people pay an incredible premium for a vacation rental like this, so the benefit really goes both ways. It supports the lifestyle I want while also producing substantial cash flow. Lifestyle assets like this one fit incredibly well with the concept of lifestyle design. Lifestyle design is really the process of intentionally creating a life that aligns with your personal values, your passions, as well as your goals. And it involves designing your life in a way that allows you to live the life that you want to live, rather than simply going through the motions of what's expected of you and what we were really taught growing up. So when you plan your life through this lens and then you acquire lifestyle assets around it, you're able to build the life that you'd be living if you were completely financially independent and are doing so in the here and now. Now, I know lifestyle design is often associated with the concept of digital nomadism, which involves leveraging technology and location independence or geographical mobility, and that's used to design a life that allows you to work from anywhere in the world. However, lifestyle design can really take a lot of different forms depending on your goals and your aspirations. It doesn't have to fit within the digital nomad lifestyle. It can be wholly your own if you put some time and energy into the following 4 things. Number 1, you've got to clarify your values and priorities before you're able to successfully design a life that aligns with those values. So you're going to need to know what those values are. This involves reflecting on what's most important to you and what brings you the most joy and fulfillment. Number 2, you've got to set goals and start building a plan. Once you've clarified your values and priorities, you need to set goals and create a plan for achieving those. And this involves breaking down your goals into smaller, actionable steps and then creating a roadmap for staying consistent in order to achieve those. Number 3, you've got to build a support system. Lifestyle design can be very challenging. Take it from me, I traveled for 6 months in an RV around the country just a short while ago, using this asset to pay the way. So if you're trying to create a life that's different from what's expected of you, building a support system of like-minded individuals, in my case, RVers, it can really help you stay motivated and accountable and really find your way. Number 4, you're gonna need to embrace experimentation and learning. I knew nothing about RVs, nothing at all, and I had to find my way through that. Lifestyle design is really an ongoing process of experimentation and learning. You're gonna need to be willing to try new things, make mistakes in order to figure out what works best for you. And that might look like taking one of your passions and turning it into a side hustle. By combining something that you actually enjoy doing with a potential cash flow upside, you're actually getting the best of both worlds all at once, having your cake and eating it too, so to speak. In essence, lifestyle design involves taking charge of your life and consciously crafting a lifestyle that reflects your personal values and aspirations. It entails designing a life that enables you to live purposefully and genuinely, rather than just following a predetermined course of action that's dictated by societal expectations. When paired with lifestyle assets, you get the best of both worlds and you're able to live a life of financial independence right now. So what kind of life would you design for yourself if you were financially independent? How could you translate that into your life right now? Would it involve picking up a lifestyle asset, or perhaps taking a passion and turning it into a side hustle and a new revenue stream? I'm very interested to hear what y'all would do, so please let me know in the comments below. I do thank you so much for watching today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Please share the video with anybody that you think would enjoy it. Until I see you on the next one, make it a great day today and keep on cash flowing. Take care.